What's going on, guys? PlayBox here. We're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. In this one, we are going to be talking about who the next LF unit is going to be. I like to do these type of videos every month when we're going to be getting our LF unit. And last month, instead of getting an LF unit, we just got an Ultra unit, something I wasn't expecting at all. So that was a surprise, but I don't think they're going to be dropping back-to-back LFs, back-to-back Ultras, so it's pretty safe to assume that for this month, we're probably going to be getting an LF, and it's most likely going to be this week. As you guys probably have noticed, the game is in like one of the driest periods that it's ever been for quite a while. Definitely since like pre-Legends Festival, because they've been doing a good job with releasing content post-Legends Festival, which was like I think was a big problem last year. After Legends Festival, there wasn't much content, but they've been doing a pretty good job so far. But now it's been like one of the driest it's been in a while, and it's pretty much because of the recent attacks that's been going on with Toei and stuff like that, namely on Toei, like I said, which delayed the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, which was slated to actually drop this month. And I'm pretty sure Legends was going to be doing a collab event or some sort of deal with superheroes for this month, which is what they had scheduled for this month, right? And with all those delays and stuff, they don't have any content to release this month. So it's kind of in a weird spot for them. They have to kind of improvise. And I think that a lot of people have been saying this is why we got like Golden Frieza on this All-Star banner, because just looking at this Golden Frieza, right, he's like such a ridiculous unit, and you wouldn't even expect them to drop such a unit for on an All-Star banner. Like if we just take a look at his kit real quick, right, like he has stuff that you see on Ultra units, and I feel like this is a unit that, like many people have mentioned, this is probably a unit that was supposed to drop after the anniversary, but since they didn't have anything to drop during this this month, they decided to shove this Frieza in with Whis and call it a day, which is why he has such a ridiculous kit, right? I mean, it's all speculation. It's really nothing confirmed, so it's all what we can go off of, right? But if we go back to this Legends Limited, right, we're basically going to be getting most likely going to be getting an LF unit. The reveals and stuff should be announced in the next couple of days. I don't know why it's taking so long, but we'll just have to wait. But unlike previous months, there isn't really much to go off of. Like, if we take a look at some of the recent LFs, like Jiren, Bardock, even the Ultra Kaioken Goku was somewhat hinted towards, right? If we take a look at those units, we could see like before their release, there was something that they were kind of hinting towards, right? Except this Jiren. This dude came out of nowhere. But the Bardock we saw with the free-to-play units, and the units that was just dropping around this time, it was kind of leading towards Bardock. The Ultra Kaioken Goku, we got the plat equipment for the Yellow God Key units, and some other stuff I forgot. But this month, there isn't really much to go off of. I mean, if we just take a look at the summons, the only thing we have that we can go off of is this Zenkai Super Saiyan Trunks. Now, Zenkais don't necessarily mean that we're going to be getting something relevant to whatever's dropping. It could sometimes, right? Like, I think this Rose dropped before him, and then after that, actually no, this Rose Zenkai dropped after Kaioken Goku. So it's not really much to go off of. So at this point, we can only be hoping for whatever we want to drop. There isn't really much to go off of. But since a lot of people are using this Trunks as a basis for what's going to potentially drop for this month, the biggest speculation that people are expecting, the biggest or prediction that people are making, is for a final Flash Vegeta, specifically the Super Vegeta that fought against Cell. Now, don't get me wrong, this unit is definitely deserving of an LF unit. The only Super Vegetas we actually have is one of the first units that we had, this yellow Super Vegeta that just got a Zenkai last year. Him and the EX Super Vegeta that dropped during the second anniversary. So those are the only Super Vegetas that we have, and this definitely warrants an LF unit. Like, this is one of the most iconic scenes from Vegeta himself when he launched his final Flash onto Cell, right? and they even repurposed it in DBS in Dragon Ball Super during the Tournament of Power against Jiren, right? I don't think it's gonna be obviously the Tournament of Power version, but it's gonna be this Vegeta. This is actually like what 90% of people are predicting, which would be pretty cool. He would buff what Cell Saga, Super Saiyans, Vegeta Family, all those teams, right? All those teams that probably need help. Super Saiyans probably need help. They're down bad kind of right now. Cell Saga can always use some buffs. And then Vegeta Family can definitely use. Actually, if we take a look at Vegeta's team, right? We go here, Vegeta Clan. Their main lineup would definitely be the Trunks, the Zenkai Vegeta, and probably Goku and Vegeta, or like Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. A mixture of that, right? And so if we take a look at what color he could be, it would probably be red. Vegeta Clan doesn't have any really solid red units. The only red is this Ape Vegeta, who doesn't even actually buff the team. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. He doesn't buff the team. So red would probably be their best option. And we definitely, like I mentioned many times in the past, we need more LF red units. If we take a look, there's only 3 of them, and they're not in a good spot right now. FSK is down bad. He's seen some more resurgence because of Ultra Kaioken. Same with the CMZ, but this Ape Vegeta is just out of here, right? He's honestly one of the worst LFs right now. So this actually might be a perfect opportunity to drop a red LF unit, especially since we have some character that's running around in PvP everywhere, and he's just pain in the ass to fight against, which is this Ultra Kaioken Goku, right? So this might be the perfect time to drop a red LF unit, and honestly, Vegeta Family could definitely use another red unit. Super Saiyans can use their new red unit. What is it? Cell Saga? Cell Saga? It's not really a team Cell Saga, but you know, they can definitely make a buff for that. So yeah, next on the list, the ones after this are pretty much just guesses. These are just LFs that I would like to see that could potentially help the tags, right? But I've seen a lot of this one right here, Trunks, when he came back from the future to fight off Mecha Frieza, Mecha Frieza. So his signature burning attack, similar to this Final Flash Vegeta, right? We only have one of this Trunks, and it's the red Trunks that dropped like first month of the game's release, and he got a Zenkai 2 years ago or last year. So what the heck? But this guy, similar for the Vegeta, he deserves an LF. And if it's not this Trunks, there's also another Trunks that can potentially get an LF, and it's the one that fought against the androids after Cell was defeated by Gohan. So this Trunks right here, we definitely need this Trunks in the game. This guy has, this outfit of Trunks is definitely one of my favorites. So his LF can be like something, either this attack that he did on the androids, or even the one when he fought Cell. This one where he does the heat dome attack. Not this one, this version right here. We actually do have a Trunks, this Trunks in the game. It's the red version. He's red, right? Yeah, it's the red version of this Trunks. If I can pull him up real quick. He dropped one month before the 2nd anniversary of the game, and he's actually the the last unit to have been on the Ultra Space Time banner with the imperfect Cell. So we do have this character in the game, but honestly, an LF version of him would be a much better option. Since like I said, this is one of Trunks' most iconic scenes. This Trunks right here, the Burning Attack Trunks and the Sword of Hope Trunks, are like 3 of the only versions of Trunks that actually deserve an LF. So it would be pretty cool to see that, right? If we move on, past these, it's really just guesses, because like I said, a lot of people want to cling on to the hint of Super Trunks, his Zenkai, right? That's the only thing we have to go off of, because other than that, they're, like I said, like I mentioned in previous videos, they're slowly building up to something for the 4th anniversary. A lot of people are speculating for MUI Goku, so they're slowly trying to build USS as a team, and right now USS is actually in a really good spot with some really good options, right? So if we just take a look at Universe Survival Saga, this guy, and just Angel of Golden Frieza is a disgusting trio. It's honestly one of the best teams in the game right now, and you can even throw in this God Destruction Beers, and that's pretty much it, right? So that's a solid setup. So I think they might just lay off on Universe Survival Saga buffs for now, so that they can add in some ultra buffs during the anniversary in the form of either like, you know, MUI Goku or anything else, right? So I think they might hold off on this Universe Survival Saga and start focusing on other tags that desperately need the help. And one of the other tags that, like I said, need help is female warriors. And honestly, LF Kefla, man. Kefla definitely deserves to be an LF, but the thing with Kefla, right? Damn, these pictures, yo. I cannot even show this. What the heck? We'll just click on this. But yo, Kefla definitely deserves an LF, but like I said, it's Universe Survival Saga, so they might not buff that team right now. But if we're talking about an LF that deserves it, it's definitely this unit right here, and she can buff what, like female warriors and fusions, of course. But, you know, fusions don't need the help. But one unit that I actually really want to see, this is like completely a wild guess, but it is a LF Buhan. Now, he would actually be a very good option to drop right now because regeneration is not in a good spot. Like, they are completely out of the map. They are not in PvP ever, and they honestly need the buffs. And I think LF Buhan would be a really good option. You know, he deserves an LF. I think he's one of the few actual DBZ villains that don't have an LF from the main arcs, right? So he can definitely be one. I would really like to see it. Because he's a cool character, right? Honestly, a lot of people just remember him from getting destroyed by Vegeta, but he would be really cool. Another option I see that was popping in some of the discussions I've seen is a DBZ Broly. Now, I've been a pretty big advocate for this Broly specifically. It's not the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, but it's a Super Saiyan Broly controlled or restrained or whatever you want us to talk about. And I like this. I think this is probably my favorite form of Broly, even though we don't see it much. But I just really like that purpley blue accent hair that he has when he transforms Super Saiyan. It's such a cool little thing. It's just funny, like he's in Super Saiyan, but it's like a purpley blue color, right? So it's really cool. Like, look at this. It's just badass. And they can honestly even make him a transforming unit. You can make this guy transform into the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, because honestly, when you think back, like, when was the last time we got a transforming unit? Like, if we even take a look at can we filter by transformations? I don't think we can filter by transforming. I don't think we could, but if we just take a look, right? Characters, this guy is not a transformation unit. Bojack. Where's Bojack? Is he somewhere here? Bojack is a transforming unit, but he's not really a transforming unit, right? He's like somewhat of a transforming unit. You need to land his ultimate arts or his awakened arts to transform. But yeah, the last transforming unit is Purple DKP, the last one to actually transform via his main ability. So it's been over a year since we've gotten a transforming unit, and it's been even longer since we got a transforming LF unit, right? Pretty sure the last one was Majin Vegeta. So if they actually want to make this guy into an LF, that would be awesome. I've always pictured in my head that this Broly would be an Ultra unit, because for those of you who don't know, Broly is actually a very popular character, right? So they can make him his legendary Super Saiyan transformation as part of the intro into the Ultra. But like I said, we deserve like both versions, right? An LF and an Ultra. And I think for now, an LF version would be definitely the best option. But other than that, like I mentioned before, there's really not much to go off of other than the Zenkai for Super Trunks. This All-Star banner is all Universe Survival Saga team, so it doesn't really give off much. But yeah, there's not really much to go off of. Like, there's literally nothing to do in the game, and like I said, it's because of the movie's delay, because they definitely had something planned for the game to have a collaboration with the movie, but they weren't able to get that out. So we should be getting a confirmation of the reveals and stuff date in the next couple of days, and most likely on Tuesday is when we're gonna actually get the actual reveals and stuff, and then the LF to drop on Wednesday. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that. So definitely drop a comment letting me know what you guys would like to see drop. It can be literally absolutely anything, because like I said, we don't have anything to go off of. So just drop a comment letting me know what LF you want to see in the game. Simple as that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.